Public schools would not exist if it weren't for private schools. History shows us that private schools triggered the creation of public school, so every child had the opportunity to attend. In previous years, there has been controversy about school choice and whether or not the government should provide vouchers for families living in poverty. School choice is something that is very close to my heart. I had the opportunity to attend private school my entire life and am passionate that others have the same opportunity as me if they feel it's right for them. In this speech, I will persuade you that school choice is great for the community and public school systems, and that vouchers should be provided to parents under a certain income level to allow them to make the choice of private or public schooling for their child. School choice would ultimately benefit the public school system. According to the Manhattan Institute for Policy Research, having a school choice program brings up achievement in the public schools. It doesn't lower it, contrary to public belief. This is because class sizes gradually grow smaller and can work as an incentive for school administrators to do more in terms of curriculum and resources for their school. It also allows more money to be spent on each student individually. By pulling students out of public school and sending them to private school, the school district still receives the money that they pay in taxes to their local public school system, but one less child to spend it on. Each student attending public school now is ultimately going to receive more money going into their education because some children have chosen to transfer to private school. Private schools are also what allows public schools from getting overcrowded. Picture this. Every single private school in your area closes down. Now, hundreds of children are going to attend their neighborhood schools because private schools are no longer an option. You now have 40 children in each classroom, all because there are no private schools for them to attend. School choice eliminates this and provides a better education for each child. Vouchers are what make school choice possible. While I was lucky enough to have parents who were able to afford to send me to a private school, many children are not. These vouchers would provide families under a certain income level assistance to send their child to a private school if they choose. According to the National Conference of State Legislators, studies show that voucher recipients have a 91% graduation rate, as opposed to the average 75% nationally. Research on these vouchers prove time and time again that they are working, but people are choosing not to acknowledge this. In 2004, President Bush signed a bill to create a scholarship fund called the DC Opportunity Scholarship Program, which allowed families of low income to receive vouchers for private schooling. This bill was extremely popular, and the scholarship fund was used up until President Obama took office and cut it immediately. Voucher programs like this one created in Washington, D.C. is something that we need to do in all 50 states. An article in the Catholic Voice describes a rally held in Lincoln in the year 2011. Thousands of people came to attend this and show their support for the bill. The voucher program that was proposed in Nebraska offered reduced taxes to those who donated to the scholarship fund. With all of the positives that are contributed to voucher programs, I think it goes to show how important and beneficial school choice really is. As a future educator myself, I think school choice is something that is vital to the public school system. Studies show time and time again how voucher programs and school choice really do benefit everyone. School choice is not a program to say that private schooling is better than public schooling. Not one type is better than the other. Every student is different, and it is up to parents to figure out where their child will learn best. For me, that was at a private school, but for my little sister, that was at a public school. School choice is also not a ploy to bring back together church and state. Many private schools do not have an affiliation with any religion. School choice is simply to give parents the choice of where to send their child and what education will suit them best. Vouchers would make this possible. School choice is something our federal government and each state government needs to take a long, hard look at. School choice can only benefit the students. Vouchers allow children from underprivileged homes to attend schools they would like, and public schools still benefit. This is not a matter of religion, as many private schools are unaffiliated, and this is not my plea that private schooling is better than public schooling. By no means is either type of schooling better than the other. In terms of each child, though, one will be, and parents are given the ability to have a choice and they can place their children, whether it be public school or private school. As a private school alumni and a future educator, I would love to see a School Choice Act passed in each state, as well as the national government. Everyone can help make this happen by holding rallies and creating petitions. The government has programs to help people buy food who can't afford it. So why not schooling? If you care about the education of our children, you'll help make school choice a reality.